she's not a target to the cat distribution system. She's using us because we're the target of the cat distribution system, and she's using us to get to the cats so she can make an evil cat army. I've cracked the case, Your Honor. Cracked the case. Just saying. Hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of Cateau. I am excited to continue this because I not only left you on a cliffhanger, I left myself on a cliffhanger, so let's go back. We just got introduced to each of the 3 cats, and I am determined to win every single one of them over. Okay. Oh. Whoopsie. With not a small sense of pride, I relay the brilliant image to Ro. Clearly, I am not the only one to recognize its quality. Hello? Bro. I know this game contained lag. That has to be the cutest thing I've seen in ages. I know, never spent as much time with cats or other critters as you have, but it's easier to see the appeal now. They're lovely, aren't they? Such an adorable little kitten, with the bell and everything. I wish I had a cat like that. Reminds me of my first one when I was a kid. Well, Roselle, you will be having this cat soon, because I'm gonna go get it for you. I'm gonna get all of them for you, okay? If that cat was anything like this one, it's easy to understand your obsession. I'll be home soon. I can see her begin to type, then stop, erase, and then type again. Why does Roselle hate me? Like, what? I didn't do anything. This goes on for a little while, until the word okay show. Okay, that's all I get? Are you serious? A bit underwhelming maybe, but at least I roused her for a little while. I don't know if that's the right choice in words, but sure. Oh, the messy room again. When I get home, I enter Rose's room. I just wanted to let you know I'll be visiting the bakery lunchtime tomorrow. I need to grab a cake for Rico from work's birthday. If you want to come along, I'm sure the cat'll be there. I think I'd rather stay here. They say it's going to be very hot out tomorrow. But if you do see it, you know the rule, right? Right. When you see a cat for a second time, you must name it. I remember. I'll head out again and go to work soon. Good luck. Thank you, Roselle, the cat whisperer. When down by the canal, I keep an eye out for the scruffy cat, but I don't run into it again. Go to work. Work turns out like usual, pretty uneventful. Guys, my in real life cat is like right next to me, and she's making biscuits. Hello. She's in the zone. After some well-deserved sleep, I head out to grab that cake. To be honest, I'm more excited at the chance of seeing the cat again than to celebrate my co-worker. I should get the cat something. It looks like one that would appreciate something edible. I take a quick detour to a grocery store, and I find myself quickly in the small pet aisle. I have no idea what the cat likes, and the picture of the jars littered around the bed popped in my mind. Maybe they have contained something like it, but I can't remember what the label had. What should I buy? Didn't I point out that there was a jar of olives on the thing? I mean, none of these things come in jars. Like, olives are the only things that come in jars. Like, cat treats usually come in, like, packets, like plastic packets, sometimes a box. Shrimp, you get in, like, plastic bag. So, olives. Oh, he's smiling. It's good. It had kind of looked like an olive jar. No, it had to have been an olive jar, but it feels like a very weird thing to give a cat. On the other hand, Ro likes them, and she's approximately half cat, so maybe. Okay. I find a jar of sliced green olives. They feel like a suitable size. As backup, I buy a small package of cat treats as well. Wouldn't hurt my chances. And we're back here. See, it is olives. When I reach the bakery, I find the cat resting in its makeshift bed. Good afternoon, kitty. The cat raises its head and lets out a heavy, drawn-out yawn, exposing a line of long teeth. It blinks slowly at me as I reach out with my hand to pet its head. Roselle sends her regards. She has sent me here with the intention of gifting you a name. Well, I feel like Olive is like the only right name to give this cat since it likes olives. You know, it looks like an olive. These cats don't have genders. It's 2025, come on. So, Olive can be a guy or a girl name. So, Olive. You can call him Oliver if he's a boy. Olivia if they're a girl, you know. It works out. What do you think about Olive? I think it suits you. Olive meows. I'll take that as a vote in favor of my suggestion. But back to the issue at hand. Will Olive enjoy the olives? Let's see. After a brief struggle, I get the lid off the jar, the characteristic pop drawing Olive's attention. Ha. Okay. Getting one out of the jar, I offer it to the cat. Olive strokes its cheek against my hand. It flops onto its back, tapping at the olive with its paw. I bring the olive closer, and it taps it again, like a food critic inspecting meal's qualities. Yes, this is what I, too, as well, do before I eat. Anybody say I'm at a restaurant, okay? They hand me my food, I will be tapping it to inspect the qualities. Because, story time, once I went to a restaurant, and did I tell this story already? I can't remember. I think I may have. Anyways, I'm going to tell it again, in case I haven't. Once I went to a restaurant, and I had fries, yellow fries. Guess what I found on those fries? Blonde hair. Couldn't see them, ate the fries, and then, yeah, disgusting. I'm like about to throw up just thinking about it. Anyways, let's move on. Hope I didn't make you throw up everywhere with that story. Then with a smooth, slow motion, it takes the olive and eats the whole thing. I never would have believed cats could like these things, but Olive just ate one. The cat sniffs around, scanning the air for more olives to devour. Oh! When it realized that there's certainly more in this jar of mine, it pulls out every trick in the hustler's cat handbook. But I have a better idea. If it enjoys these things so much, why not make Olive work for them? Now what should I attempt to teach Olive? High five, sit pretty, talk. Well, I feel like, my cat knows how to high five. I mean, kind of. Like, he's not really high-fiving. He would just go to smack the air, and I would put my hand in there, and then he'd just start smacking my hand. So, it's kind of like high-fiving. I think I have a video I can show you if I want to pull it up, if I feel like it. We'll see, though. High five. Smiley. Olive has already tapped my hand with its paw to get its snack, so I feel like the basics are already there. I enclose the morsel in my hand and extend it. Olive sniffs my hand and tries to reach it, but when it can't, it sits down and reaches out its paw. When it touches my hand, I reward the cat with its treat. I repeat the action, and Olive, clearly at least almost as quick thinking as spherical, catches on to intricals of my tap my hand, get tasty food. Why does this game have so many annoying words I need to pronounce? However, whatever's worth doing is worth doing properly. So many tongue twisters. High fives are no exception. I place another between my fingers, leaving my palm empty. Olive still taps it, gets the prize before waiting patiently whilst I reload with the treats. This time I try to say high five before extending my hand, then removing the bounty from sight. Olive pats the hand again, gazing expectantly upon it, only to be surprised when my other hand is still rewarding it. Okay. That is a sad face. This is actually probably like the closest representation of my resting face. This is why so many people in real life don't want to talk to me because this is just what I look like all the time. I'm not death glaring you. It's just my face. What do you want me to do with it? Do you want me to be all smiley like the smiling girl from the Emojis movie? Like, no. We repeat this a number of times, and while I doubt that my voice command does much, as the cat most likely just takes the visual cue, I'm very proud of the results. I pet Olive on the head, infusing my tone with an affectionate lilt as I praise the cat. However, there are factors to consider, such as Olive seemingly not lacking food, and that I might end up overfeeding the little fellow. A cuddle couldn't do any harm, though. Belly rubs. I know he's a really nice cat, but I'm not going to do the belly rub because I'm going to die. Massage? Massage what? Just scratch the cheeks. Not the butt cheeks, the face cheeks. Those puffy cheeks look fit for a good scratching. Using the tip of my finger, I gently scratch its cheek before moving to scratching it just behind the jaw. Okay. Olive clearly approves, a humming purr radiating from a very pleased cat. It angles its head to give me better access, and the scratching continues for a few moments before it turning its head to the other side, and the process is repeated. Olive's purrs slowly grow more quiet until it drifts off into a nap, its head resting against my hand. Ever so carefully, I lower its head onto a bundle of the blanket bedding, succeeding in doing so without waking Olive up. I realized that I had already spent so much time with Olive that I had intended, and I needed to pick up that cake already. Hesitantly, I give Olive a last pat on the head before saying my goodbyes and escaping into the bakery. It's bustling with more activity than usual. Are they moving out? The cat's going to be left here alone. Oh no. When the owner scurries by, I receive great news. The business has been going well, but they were moving to a bigger place not too far. I knew it. I knew they were abandoning the cat. I congratulate her, apologize for not having much time to chat before taking my leave, cake in hand. Are you not going to ask about the cat? What's going to happen to the cat? I need one of these pillows, by the way. Like, they're very pretty. Is this supposed to be a TV or a painting? Oh no, that's a TV. I'm sorry, I'm silly. I'm home. Unlike the usual silence, Ro calls for me. Oh shit. Razzie, can you come over for a minute? When she had been the one to call out for me. That's something I haven't considered being a possibility in a very long time. I walk over to her room. Oh, she looks better. Yes? Roselle plays with her hand as if she's unsure how to bring up the subject. Thank you for the photos. They were nice. However... Yes? That kitten. Was there anyone with it? No, it was alone, I think. Isn't that strange? For a kitten to be alone, I mean, it had a collar. I didn't say it before, but like, it had a collar. I guess, but it had a collar, so it might just live nearby? She doesn't look convinced. She just wants the cat for herself. Roselle, the cat whisperer, is stealing all the cats. She is a target of the cat distribution system. Sorry, she's not a target. She's not a target to the cat distribution system. She's using us because we're the target of the cat distribution system, and she's using us to get to the cats so she can make an evil cat army. I've cracked the case, Your Honor. Cracked the case. Just saying. Anyways. You know what? I'll see if I can spot it on my walk and make sure. That would be great. I'll be off then. Do you want to come and see it? No, do you want to come and see the cat? I can see how she considers it. Yeah, considering face. How her brows furrow and her eyes trace the crevices of the floorboards. It might get scared with yet another stranger around. Best you go alone. Scared of frightening it? That's not an excuse I've heard from Roselle, the great cat whisperer. Okay. Maybe this case is a little bit more delicate, but it's not like the kitten trusts me either. However, if she doesn't want to, I can't force her. I'll just do my best then. Wish me luck! Good luck. Empowered by her blessing, I head off. Okay. Just before leaving, I put the cake in the fridge and make my way to the old pedestrian street again. Okay. Who are we gonna see this time? That means orange cat, right? Ginger? I'm surprised to see the kitten sitting next to the tree, just like it had the other day. It feels strange to find such a young cat out here all alone. I would like to have a closer look at its collar, as it might have a number or address on it. Jump scare. The kitten is sitting next to the tree trunk, looking at the passers-by. It looks healthy, so someone must be feeding it at least. I really hope that I'm just overthinking it. From our last meeting, I know that I should be careful when I approach it, no sudden movements or sounds that will scare it. Having made my approach, I speak to it softly to get its attention. Hey little friend, we need a proper name for you too, don't we? Oh. There's a few options. There's the obvious Belle. Could name them Belle. Could name them Ginger. Or we can name them like something to do with the color blue, like because of its piercing blue eyes. But I feel like people will hear the name and then be like, so you're not talking about a Russian blue? I feel like Ginger. Yes. My cat is very immersed in what I'm saying. She's making eye contact. Oh, she ran away from me. I think just Ginger. Why am I overthinking this? It's a game. It doesn't matter. Ginger. Olive and Ginger. Ginger, what do you think of that? The kitten glances at me with the big eyes, which I decide to be in approval. This reminds me that I still have cat treats in my pocket. Maybe Ginger will like them. But I'm not the only one with eyes for the kitten. A kid separates from his mother's hand to chase the kitty. Ginger runs away, but in my direction. I can't let it get away. Follow the kitten, stop the kitten. I'm gonna follow the kitten, not just like, what am I doing? Putting my foot out and gonna go trip over the little bastard? No. Sorry I called you a bastard. It's just how I talk. Follow the kitten. It's probably for the best to let it run. The kid's caught by his mother, so I don't have to worry about him anymore. I follow the kitten around the corner and find it hiding in a doorway. Its body is pressed against the corner, and its eyes watch me carefully. The ordeal has gotten me pretty close. Maybe I have a chance here? Throw a treat to it, close and throw a treat. Oh, smiley. Well, there's no twigs to use for play, and even if there were, I'm not sure that'd be a good idea. Maybe a bite to eat would help the little creature feel at ease? This situation isn't exactly what I'm used to, but I believe in the versatile powers of food. I crouch down and toss a treat carefully, so it lands next to the kitten. It snaps its eyes on the new object and sniffs the air. When it's convinced it won't move again, it sneaks up on the treat and eats it. When finished, it sniffs around the ground for more. I throw another one, and the projectile makes Ginger shy away before quickly returning to eat the food. I throw the treats closer and closer to me so Ginger can get within reach. However, Ginger becomes aware of that and grows more careful approaching the treats, backing away when it has grabbed it. It's a slow process, but I get the kitten close enough. Grab it, try to feed it out of hand. I slowly pick out a few treats and place them on my palm. I extend my hand slightly in front of me, making sure the kitten can see them. Ginger looks at them, but hesitates, so I throw one of them halfway between us. The kitten crouches down and sneaks up to the treat, carefully watching me. After snacking on the nearest treat, it looks curiously at my hand, stretching its head out. It takes a reluctant step towards me, and I have to stay completely still. Movementless like a statue, a gargoyle on Notre Dame. Theme, I don't know. Or maybe not a gargoyle. They come to life, right? Yes, they do. As Ginger gets closer, it grows more braver and walks up the last small steps to smell my hand. I feel like its whiskers tickle my fingertips, but I stay still as a mountain. The Ginger takes the first treat, and I can clearly hear it snap as it bites into it. One after another, the treats disappear until my hand is empty. Greedy little thing. I know Ginger won't like it, but I'll still have to grab it to check its collar. My hand eases closer and picks the kitten up. I quickly press it against my chest to stabilize it. Ginger tenses up as soon as I touch it, but it feels slightly calmer after a few seconds in my bosom. In my bosom? Inside? Okay, sure. There you go, such a good kitty. I try to soothe the kitten and gently stroke it with my thumb. When it is calm, I place it on my lap to check the collar. Ginger meows, and I find a phone number that I write down on my phone. When that is done, I loosen my grip and stroke the kitten gently to make it forget my manhandling. Then I have to let it go, and Ginger scurries away, but I don't think we are back on square one. I leave some treats on the ground in case it comes back, and leave. Are we gonna see Scruffington the cat now? No, we're back home. As soon as I get home, I walk into Rose's room. I got a number. Ginger had one on its collar. Oh, and I followed your rule. I named it. I also forgot to mention that I named the bakery cat as well. It's Olive. What are we waiting for? Call it. I type in the number and let the signals go by. They go on for longer and longer. No answer? Doesn't appear so. I'll have to try again later. Well, keep me updated. I will. Go to work. I try to call a few more times. Eventually, I give up and head out for work. Okay, that is all I have time for today. But I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, another one will come out shortly after this one is uploaded. And I hope you have a good day or a good night. And I hope you don't get bed bugs when you go to sleep. Goodbye.